Welcome to a black screen.
Alright, here we are, back where we were.
Alright, so let's go.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
So we know who the mastermind is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's transforming! There we go. Gonna get real bad now.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What the fuck?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? He's the real Junko Enoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
Oh, I do remember seeing it. Sure, I've seen her too somewhere. Where was it?
First day, no. Or, yeah.
Online, remember?
That's right.
Yeah.
It was before I ever came
We're
to the
going
school.
back.
I
Yeah.
remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I
Too
guess
bad I
that's
took
why
it.
you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began.
Seen her tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, you're talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Oh, photoshopped. Yeah, you know, edited hell and back with like computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
Just striking a whole ass JoJo pose
Yeah.
and everything.
So it's
That
very
explains
clear
why
now
she
that
didn't
the
quite
previous
seem
one was a
to sing.
fake.
Yeah.
Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Yeah, you were right, actually.
Jesus.
I know, it's such a
Which is
cliché,
actually
right?
interesting
I'm
because
almost
if
embarrassed
you
to
saw
admit
the measurements from the profile that we found out, like the height and weight, actually matches up with Junko.
Huh.
So
Almost
basically,
exactly.
Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me, Junko fucking Enoshima.
Jesus Christ.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now!
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself.
Jesus Christ, she's going hard.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same
The reason why is because we
questions
were
over
playing
and over.
Crusader Kings 2 and then some shit happened.
Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
Bro.
Yo, what the Huh?
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. So,
Oh shit.
I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities: atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was
Yikes. Going
atrociously
hard on
clear
your
just
dead
how
fucking
out of touch she
sister.
was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was.
Yeah, it's crazy how
anyone
she has
would
the
have
least amount of
expected her
lines
to
in the
be killed
series,
off
too.
right away.
Huh.
Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
Jeez.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was
In
a
other wor-
one-sided, premeditated act of
Counter,
betrayal.
it keeps going up.
Jesus
Just as I
Christ.
suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Yeah, Proposal.
So you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
I don't... Have you not realized that she's fucking crazy?
Mako's too straight-laced, that's the problem.
I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all.
Again.
Oh my god. Are those mushrooms?
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited. Huh? Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair.
Bro, the camera.
More than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You finally speaking facts.
The actual heroes be speaking facts.
And my sister, too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Yeah, they really kink shaming
Genocide
here.
Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Cause on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Huh? Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
Oh boy.
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping
And no,
away.
she's not actually Monica Kuma's voice actor, that's a person.
Yeah.
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer, so how about the next one?
God.
Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight. That's exactly
Yo, yeah,
what
what is... Why is there something so good about him saying damn straight? This fucking goody two-shoes ass motherfucker. Be like, damn straight, bitch.
Then we'll have our victory.
I can't wait.
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a
Yeah,
hint
I mean, everyone else here is an
before.
idiot aside from Yoko.
All the memories you lost
Literally the
share
only
something
person
in
with more than
common
2
with a
brain cells
few
is
other
the
things.
entire fucking
Do
game.
you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma told us, the memories that got stolen on us, it must be...
Past trials,
then what they must be related to.
motives, right?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme.
It was human connections, right?
Yes,
I
sir.
got it.
Also, can I just say,
Driving
okay,
force
Junko's voice
behind the
acting in this
motive
game is
you
pretty
presented
good.
us
Managing
with
to
at
shift
that
from all these
was
different
human connections.
personalities, right?
Yeah.
Her voice in the... Or actually, all the voices in the narrative factors were...
Okay,
And
and
it... Myself.
is it bad?
He literally says, yes, queen. But yes, it's bad.
Okay, well, here we go.
What is wrong with Funimation? That's all I need to
Ding,
say.
ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
DVDs with the Fred movie trilogy on them? What?
For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it.
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
for the next
Big
question.
whiplash.
Christ.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Second one. Yeah.
It was Strong Heart.
No.
No.
It
What was the second motive?
was the secrets. The one with
I got it!
Okay, yeah, I remember now.
It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo
my
did
deck
what he
of
did
Pokemon
was to
cards that I
protect his
scalped from
secret.
eBay.
So, how long do you plan on dragging
I
this
haven't
out?
not went into a Walmart and seen Pokemon cards stock
Really?
ever since Jake Paul did the thing.
What thing?
Fucking made it popular, like them again, and people started scalping them.
Relax, relax.
And it's
Okay,
transferring
on to
over
the
to the
next
games too,
question.
mainly the DS game. See my copy of Pokemon Black 2 back there?
Yeah?
That's worth $250 on eBay now,
Jesus Christ.
and it's one of the highest selling games on this.
What was the
So it
motive
makes
for
no
the third
sense.
murder?
Theme for third murder was
Greed.
Yeah.
I got it!
Hard cash.
Oh
It
god.
was money, wasn't it?
Celeste had the worst
Greed.
one for anything. Like, oh, I just want that money, bitch.
Yeah.
Gotta respect the hustle, though.
Gotta get that grind up bread.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Like,
Goddamn straight
This is
with
my-
money.
this is my
Celeste
my
killed a bully
donation,
in time to
alert
her little personal
on my
gain.
streams.
Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
No, not this version. It's the one from the.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind Crazy Ass Sakura's crazy ass death?
What was it?
Blackmail, right? Or betrayal. One of these three.
Pick one. Secrets was the one of the second one.
I got it!
There we go.
In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came after.
Bro, she would just fucking bend Monokuma in half.
Yeah.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Literally a
Just as
physical
water,
seed just planted
air,
in the
and
ground.
food promote growth in
Literally
living
just
things,
a tree.
The seed of despair
Just a
also
fucking-
needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
Exactly what I'm thinking.
Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
Oh, this he's thinking on a whole different level.
Galaxy brain here.
Galaxy
Jesus.
The
fucking
only
thing.
reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Yeti slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you,
Crazy Yeti. Have you seen that before? Have you seen Crazy Yeti before?
Who the fuck is Crazy?
Okay, we're gonna watch it after this.
Oh god.
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Finally get to see it, wow.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
Should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's time for the final class trial.
All this swearing is about to get my video demonetized.
Holy crap.
Well, I want to ask you something.
Yeah?
Not in a million years did you suspect Junko to be the mastermind from the middle of it, right?
What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything.
It'd be this, right?
This is the end for all of us.
Yeah, do you remember what Gen X Jack's memory is?
They're separate.
Yes.
So
that's the one person whose memory can be fully altered. You can do memory.
When it comes to that crazy confusing, I don't understand.
What's the meaning of the footage?
Is this another one of your
Oh shit. Yo, you're about to
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
lose.
But what am I supposed to be remembering?
That took 60 seconds off you for hitting it.
Remembering.
Look at that.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Literally immediately.
Dun, da, da, da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
I mean, it's consistent.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Bro, terrorism.
Well,
Monokuma
does it
causes
look familiar?
9/11 too.
I don't have all the details, but of course it does.
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Bro.
Why
Yikes.
is that phrase coming up now?
It's all because of that event.
What is?
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's
Literally
no
just
doubt that it was the
complete
biggest,
anarchy.
most awful, most
Yeah.
tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words,
In other words,
the world has
times
ended.
20.
That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
Bruh.
I'm glad to see you took the bait.
Edward's about to get his
You
fucking
bit into
fire
it like a
ass.
middle-aged secretary
Diss
at an
track on his
all-you-can-eat
ass.
cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Yikes.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
Are we breaking the fourth wall now?
I just got some fucking fucking bored way.
Oh, never mind.
Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative.
She's just gonna give us the right answers.
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on.
That's
That
some
doesn't
crazy
make any
ass
sense.
shit.
Jesus, yeah.
I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago.
COVID! Anything can happen in a year.
A few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Honestly, big mood.
Yeah.
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well,
I hope to
if
God
I'm
this music is not coming through the mic.
right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
Yeah,
I
like you said,
understand
big
why you
mood.
have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth.
Like we started 12th
And
grade
the truth
2
is,
years ago.
Everything
Almost.
is cause and effect.
Hmm.
Deny that?
Well, what do you
and
know?
You may as well give yourself up to God.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are
Here's
we
my
supposed
answer.
to answer?
Okay, I was about to say.
Oh,
Damn it. I ruined it.
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, we have to answer somehow. You know what? Everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us, what Junko said is true, if we first came here 2 years ago. But the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. The memories she took from us.
not the entire past. It's our life.
I got it!
Yeah.
Yeah, not the
If we
entire
accept
past,
that
our
what you
entire
say
life.
is
Huh,
true,
that makes sense.
Then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No, no, no. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer.
Hero's just like,
Well done,
fuck
peasant.
this shit, man.
Seriously?
I'll just have the rest of the week while I can,
We've
bro.
lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You already
Bro,
spent
he is
2 full
shook.
years here at
Yeah.
Shooketh, like God.
And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life. That's not possible.
It's not that his memories got taken away, it's that he's been high for the past 2 years of his life.
Nothing needed to be done.
That is nothing for our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it.
Holy shit, this trial's going on. Locker, notebook, and pocketbook? Fun. What's the notebook and pocketbook?
The notebook is Yasuhiro's.
Oh,
school.
okay, yeah, that would actually do it. Yeah.
I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell!
Just making sure I have the right one.
Yes, you have the right one.
Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, I haven't gone to any
Jesus Christ.
for anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class.
That's a fucking lie.
No, that's wrong. Hero, there's
I
something
love how
want
every
to
time
take
you
a look
fucking
at.
counter something, it just breaks the realm of reality.
Yeah.
It literally
This notebook
shatters the
right here.
dimension.
Like, you're wrong. Everything just like the Big Bang happens, the universe resets. Is that how people on Twitter think?
What?
Like, oh, your opinion is wrong. Boom. Like,
Huh?
No, you.
Why is my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
What's is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow...
Yasuhiro coming to terms with his addiction.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here. Shit, man, I've never been to a funeral.
Where'd that come from?
I think that's a good quote.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy. Crazy!
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
When our memories come apart.
It'll be after, like, entering the school, right? Because we didn't actually enter a class. No, we entered a class. No, entered
The school, right?
when I fainted.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Fucking
Jesus
went to
Christ.
hell and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't think of any time other than that day.
That was just his memories
First
getting
came
fucked.
to the gates of this school and stepped
So if you
foot
think
in the
about it
main
from that
hall.
perspective, this whole thing has just been in past tense.
When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on the desk.
Reggie. The first thing I think of when I see the scene now is Reggie. I don't know why, but I don't remember the exact context. But we put Reggie in a meme in the first episode. I just put a picture of fucking Reggie in the background, and I don't know why.
Because he said, like, my body is ready
oh,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
Actually, speaking of which, Reggie recently talked about Metroid Dread. About how he did an interview once with someone about it.
Yeah.
And then, like... And then immediately he had a quote retweeted and said, "No, I'm not gonna talk about that game either." And put in quotation.
Amazing.
You know what that game is, right?
Oh my god. Mother 3.
Yeah.
In between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memory.
I think he said something when he left the company. It's like, finally.
Which means, of course.
You can't ask me about Mother 3 anymore. It's not my problem.
It's not my problem, not my job. Screw up. Go to Doug Bowser furnace.
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
And the people that aren't in the photos are the ones taking the picture, I think. You know, I don't know why Makoto didn't think that. He was like, I'm not in the photo.
You were all
Maybe I just took the picture, like,
friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
It's not just that, Makoto. It's not Makoto's the only one I was thinking about that.
Yeah, everyone else, I was like,
oh,
bro.
not in the photo. Everybody's impossible. Like, what the fuck?
Like, what? Makoto was the only person not thinking that.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. I could just be taking the picture.
Exactly, and everyone's like, y'all are conspiring against me.
And it was also you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do
Well, they're
to
fucked.
fix it.
Pretty much.
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would...
I just realized she has a Monokuma tie.
Yeah.
That is very uneven.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's not uneven. Never mind. It was just the other side of the tie.
Yeah.
I thought the tie was actually shaped like that.
Oh my god. I mean, that would be a cool tie, but yeah.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
I'm sorry, what the what? What? We?
The ultimate despair, all mankind.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
Yeah,
Back
also
to when
we.
everyone first came to this school.
No, our. You'll find our.
School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness.
Oh god,
boy,
these
it was
pictures
just
too.
the
Yeah, all these pictures were from the past. They could have pieced it together way
Everyone was enjoying
beforehand.
themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
Fucking Monokuma takeover.
The biggest,
9/11
most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
And I don't even know how to explain
the world's days
this.
of peace came to a bloody end.
The furry takeover, I don't know.
And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
Yikes.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know? It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to
Oh,
try to
she had a
understand.
big brain ass plan
This
to
was
make
a
this all
tangent
happen.
anyway,
Yeah,
unrelated
Jesus
to the
Christ.
matter at hand.
Just because she was bored. Like, fuck it. Genocide.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then something super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter. That's right. It was transformed into a shelter. I said it twice.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do
I
any
wonder
of you
who
know
that
who that might
is.
have been?
Yep. The Prime Minister.
The Prime Min- oh,
I didn't
shit.
say Junko.
Shit.
Shoot.
The
Wrong
Prime
one.
Minister.
Yeah, I just saw like, oh, the mastermind. No.
Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise.
And y'all got a whole ass
willing to live in
fucking
his school
whole ass
forever.
building school to yourselves.
Yeah.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's
That's
laughable,
fucking
really.
Persona 5
He was
looking
the
ass
headmaster
visual.
Yeah,
and
no
he
kidding.
had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot.
That was
It
cursed.
saved me a ton of
What?
time.
White Monokuma, White Monokuma. What will you do?
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all
Can I
went
just
about
ask
your
how the
work
fuck
like
is she
obedient
changing her
little sheep.
hairstyle that quickly?
Honestly, where does the mushrooms come from? Is it from Hero?
Yo, I mean she's right next to him.
Yeah.
She's like, hold on, stop me from-
just takes it out of his pocket. Just puts it in her head.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here.
My question is, how the fuck did you set up these elaborate executions in a school?
Honestly, that is
That moment where you all began
Insane.
killing each other served as the
I mean, I can
climax
see
of
where he got like a
global
fucking
despair
machine
web.
gun baseball shit.
Yeah.
But where the fuck did he get it?
A motorcycle
Where'd
and
he
a
get-
hamster
where'd he get a-
cage?
Where'd he get a fire truck from?
Yeah.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Where'd he get a giant fucking crusher going? Like,
So we
bro,
could go
hello?
around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls.
Meanwhile,
unwilling
Europe
to
is
give
totally
up hope.
untouched. Oh, actually, that's all fucking lie because that's a fucking lie because of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Brazil. Damn. Now people actually want to come here, huh? You don't have to drag them here. That's crazy though.
The true tragedy is acknowledging Wyoming's existence because it's the safest place because nothing's there.
Now you want to go to Brazil.
Brazil has become the new heaven.
Exactly.
So I thought I should
And then there's
show them,
Australia, but
which is
Australia is
why
only peaceful because Australia doesn't exist.
No, Australia is safe because despair just falls right off of it. It's upside down.
Exactly.
So, there you have it.
And then Canada's safe because despair just gets stuck to the maple syrup and it freezes.
True.
Exactly. Look at this pure 100% educated logic we got. What did the Mastermind show everyone in the outside world? That was... Oh boy, another Hangman! What did they show the outside world, huh?
What the fuck? Hold on.
Oh, I know. What? How did she show the outside world?
Hold on. Hold on.
It's a stupid word. I don't...
Oh, okay. Now I'm even more confused. I thought it was gonna be like trick or something. What the hell?
Yes, trick is a 6-letter word, huh?
Oh,
yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Fuck.
Yes, hi Genocide Jack, how you doing?
Here we
Now
go.
I understand.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murder.
He really fucking showed the world this like it was
which
Survivor or
meant to
some
be a
shit.
symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after
And there's that
another.
one guy who just doesn't leave his house and doesn't know that like everything outside is fucked. He's like, oh, this is a really good show, bro.
Yo, what the fuck they doing over there? It's
Yo.
the picture of the cat in the trousers. Yo, what the fuck they doing over there?
Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way,
And then meanwhile,
since we
in
started
2021, if this
broadcasting,
shit
a
happened,
whole
nobody would
bunch
know
of
because nobody
people
watches
tried to
cable
come
TV.
and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Oh god.
The machine guns, they come back.
I have to
The
thank
Gatling
you all.
guns from the fucking...
They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying
Can I
to
ask
force
where
their
the fuck he
beliefs
found
on the world.
Gatling guns?
Honestly? I wonder if they sell them on the black web. I wouldn't be too surprised if they had access to it.
Like, bro.
But in the end, I was
What's your
able to give
budget?
them the final despair.
That's the biggest question. Junko, how big is that budget of yours?
Also, you happen to have like 1 million fucking clones of Monokuma. So like...
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Imagine, like, you know how Mondo fucking got that Monokuma to blow up at the start? What if he just went full big brain and was like, alright, can't have infinite Monokuma. Just keep fucking destroying them. What's gonna happen?
Give and take?
Can't punish me if I kill him first.
Shit!
Damn, boy!
Makoto's growing up,
I
wow.
chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies.
Hey! Drop those buttons!
What the
We
buddies?
built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
Bro, like I said,
And if
galaxy
you did,
brain, universe
then what?
brain, multiverse brain.
Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Truth. Full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about
Yeah,
it.
there's no point to this entire Let's Play. See you guys later.
Jeez.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Look at that photo, Jesus Christ, that's going off.
Yo, Miyaka's going even faster, bro.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Wow.
You broke the fucking...
You broke
the serial killer.
You broke the laugh fucking box.
Get it.
You managed to do it. You stopped Genocide Jack's laugh. The
Totally
ultimate
awesome,
feat.
right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding
That was
it.
the biggest despair in the world.
No argument,
When
no
you're trying to pop
understanding.
bubble wrap and there's that
What
one
better
fucking bubble that you
definition of
can't pop,
ultimate
and it just keeps
despair
shifting
could
the air.
there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Yo, why did she all of a sudden go normal? What? Huh? That post-nut clarity really hit hard, huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all gunners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying.
Literally, the outside world is just GTA Online. You're fucked.
Well,
You're gonna die.
even if
It's just
all
Purge.
true,
Speaking of Purge, apparently it's just gonna be like this new movie where it's like what the Purge would actually be in real life, where it just keeps going.
Yo.
Like it doesn't, they don't stop. And they're like, oh, this is the infinite purge, or like the forever purge, or whatever the hell it's called.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? Anarchy.
Yeah.
Go.
Yes.
I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you.
This is...
For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them!
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? This
Oh shit. Well,
Funny as shit.
yeah, me
Yeah.
skipping shit. Yeah.
Ah, funny.
This isn't just some game to us.
It's the game to me and you
Yeah.
and the people watching.
Plain and simple.
But you don't exist, Makoto.
You stole
But
our
if you
memories.
close your eyes,
You're
ayo.
supposed to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a
Yes, because it's
close
8 o'clock already.
What do you mean?
So please draw it close.
talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that.
So now let's talk about politics.
Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me, and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fight.
Oh shit. Yeah. Basically, no fighting, no killing.
Yep.
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here?
Is there two endings to this?
No.
Or, okay.
Saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec. I just got hit with an inspiration bomb. Dying of old age is boring as
Why did
shit,
I? Okay,
right?
can you stop for a second?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I had a fucking like a sudden like flashback when she said the word bomb to Spider-Man PS4 screwball photo bombs. It's time for another photo, but fuck off. Actually,
Yeah, honestly, I hate everybody hates Screwball. All my homies hate Screwball.
yeah. Then there's the Chad Spider-Man trading
We'll get to
missions in Miles
experience an
Morales.
instant, super impressive
Yeah.
punishment.
One of you will get to be punished.
You can't just.
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down. Makoto, you're up.
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? Damn, they're really gonna do a ritual sacrifice, like Jesus.
Damn.
Throw him into a volcano.
Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Damn, they're really good. That's crazy. Everyone's just gonna fuck you over. Wow.
Nice. It's so beautiful. Your
There
lovely
goes the
faces,
mushrooms again.
eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to
I
trap you all here
mean,
after all.
all of us?
The least
When 9 of us are dead?
try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko, one person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair. We're not gonna lose to you.
Post my clarity again. This
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over
this man
with.
Makoto's about to
It's
win with the
time
power
for
of
the
boring
final vote.
protagonist.
Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
Final votes. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. Ultimate.
Okay.
I have to convince them not to give up. Live in despair? That's not really living at all. Oh, this one's cool. Yeah, actually, I forget. You have 12 minutes on this, by the way.
Jesus Christ.
We'll never give up.
If I were to die,
You're supposed to scan Hope.
that would be
Oh,
the
shit.
end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
I'll just tell you
The only
because
reason we're
how
out
to
is thanks to the
confusing
air
figure out what you're
purifiers
supposed
in
to
the
do.
You're supposed to hit those dots, right?
Yes.
If I die, the purifier, in other words, and a communal life you've all been living. All of you into the world outside. So, will you just die?
So basically, if he dies, the purifier in the school will turn off, and they can't live in there anymore.
I just had something scary.
What?
You know how everyone had yellow dots, right?
Yeah.
Kyoko had white ones.
Yikes. Yikes.
Yikes.
World's in despair. You are in despair. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna be consumed by
Oh
despair.
shit, so if you skip everything, you get
Yo.
hurt. Oh, fuck.
You claim that there's no hope left in the world, but despair is contagious like you say. It's so much hope. I'll use my own hope to plant seeds of hope in everyone else. How many times are we gonna say the same words over and over again? And
As
time.
long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Bro, Makoto hit puberty for a second there, bro.
That would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course, like always, Yasuhiro's the first one we have to refute.
Fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving
He's
forward,
allowed to say
right?
black.
So
Anyway.
even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope,
And
we'll never
again.
give up.
Got it, okay.
If I were to die,
Makoto release.
that would
Damn,
be the end
if
of
I
Hope's
shoot
Peak
everybody,
Academy.
nobody can vote no.
I've decided to have faith in
So I
myself.
just gotta shoot everybody.
Oh shit, it changes.
Yeah.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Don't lose hope now.
Oh yeah, his voice line
Yeah.
changed too. That's awesome.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
We won't give up.
Alright,
As long as
he
there's
shot 2
hope,
people in the head,
we'll
time for a
never give
third.
up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak
Bro, who's a better
Academy.
gunsman, Mista from JoJo or fucking
Decided to
Makoto?
have faith
Who
in
knows?
By the way,
I mean, they both use
Arrow's
revolvers
totally
technically.
relieved, you know. The only reason
Can I
we're
shoot myself
okay
with
in
hope?
here is thanks to the
You know what's funny?
in the
What?
The opening for the Danganronpa 3 anime actually shows a visual of Makoto shooting himself, just for aesthetic
If I
thing,
die,
but
Amazing.
Purifiers will screech
and you
to a
can
halt.
think of it like that.
In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Why?
Don't lose hope now.
That's not even silence, it's just fucking
Just bleh.
platoon noises.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along.
Mike Miyake instantly presses the fucking despair button.
Yeah, just
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to
doesn't
die,
give you a lot of time to copy it too.
that
No.
would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I decided
And the
to have
Hope
faith
Peak
in
Academy,
myself.
that's the
By the way,
subtitle
The arrow,
of
the
the
only reason
anime.
we're is thanks to the say whatever you want. If I die, in other words,
The communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
He's getting ever closer to that button, bro. You gotta watch out.
You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Don't lose hope now.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
What's the matter? Gonna cry? Piss your pants, maybe?
Oh my god.
It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up.
Oh shit.
As long as there's hope, we'll
Hey.
never give up.
If I were to die,
Opening.
that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Still one more thing you gotta shoot.
By the way, the arrow.
I'm just gonna
sight
sit
is
through.
totally
Why not?
relieved, you
Just
know.
vibe.
The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
Yake just even,
All
like,
of you will have
no,
to
McCall,
leave.
you're right. I said about living.
You'll have
Yeah.
to go into the world outside, where
Okay.
only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life.
And I just volunteered to be the one to execute.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Oh, now it's yellow.
Don't lose hope now.
They could do them in any order except for Kyoko's.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he
Just
was
keeps
thinking.
going.
But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
Hey!
And that drop too.
What the hell are you?
Let's go! Super
So
Saiyan.
uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
Muda, muda, muda!
Oh my god, stop.
Okay.
Not any kind of a lead anything. Hope it isn't Italian to develop, but still. But I still. One last
Fucking
one for
God.
the road, bro.
You suck!
The final boss.
So uncool. You dare to stand
I like how it
against us?
starts like this too.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
If you lose this, Sebastian's like that. Look at everyone else's faces. Oh, I'm sorry guys, we all die because I fucked up with our rhythm minigame.
So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
Please for thing again now.
Suffer from despair.
Or press the space button.
I did!
You suck. So uncool. You dare.
Oh, it
to
doesn't
stand
even change the
against
music.
us. Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Oh, it's so close.
You're gross.
You're literally at the exact same
Suffer from
health.
despair.
I just love despair.
You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
Fucking
Battle
finally.
Strike, Ultimate Hope.
Despair into
Hope keeps
Fuck
on
you,
going.
no.
don't get
You
to
don't
finish.
even gotta say shit, bitch!
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to
Bro.
despair. Because all I have
The
going
fucking
is the
the
desire
Christian
to keep
version of this
moving
game, he
forward.
becomes the ultimate pope.
Damn.
What's going on? What's happening?
The math version, he becomes the ultimate slope.
Oh god, what are these ranks gonna look like? B A B A B B B A B.
Ba 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 ba. Hey, you got an A. We get some coins.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
I see here accidentally presses the wrong button.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, she is guilty. She did kill, like, half the people in this game.
Yeah.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost Junko. I have to talk again.
Lost?
I lost me? No way.
That's just...
It can't be. Still don't accept it. Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
There's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just...
Well, that's... Oh.
totally the best!
Yikes.
And oh boy. Uh-huh.
Just like Jack is like, my horny can't compete with this. We came to school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan, galaxy brain level shit. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and to fail at the very end.
True despair.
The most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now I...
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this desperately. This one-in-a-lifetime experience. It's my first and last colossal despair, here at the moment of death. I have the chance to taste the highest grade of despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
It's kind of an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Wait, is she enjoying this? Anyway, so you're prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. I'm gonna keep saying that word 20 million fucking times just to get the point across.
And that's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now, we no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we decided we're never gonna enter the outside world.
Never!
Never.
I think you just fell into despair.
We're just not gonna feel anything.
We're just gonna be numb.
Yeah, Makoto's totally seduced us over the inside. Numb. Just like I am.
Everyone.
Hey,
He said that despair is contagious as contagious as any disease.
however,
But the same is true of hope. How do you beat a disease with a disease? That's a vaccine, exactly. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong though?
Hmm.
No.
Did you just say Yamato?
Huh?
I'm pretty sure she just spoke Japanese just for a second.
Who?
Junko. Whatever.
The dumb broke. To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last
Alright, let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned, from this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, where you
run or no matter where you hide,
maybe you'll find some hope. There's a very fine line between fighting and a bitter despair. Coffee, that's what that is. Knowing that, you still cling to hope. Of course, because
It's fine.
because we're the Avengers. That also records tech. Oh, what did she say?
What? Oh, what?
Something
whatever.
about don't interrupt my internal monologue.
Yeah, it was her monologue.
I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
it can't
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die.
Makoto, shut the fuck up.
You don't have to.
Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death so you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
She crazy! Look at that!
So this is how
She
the
about to press the
despair
nut
of
button,
death
like...
feels.
at the end.
It's so wonderful! Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th.
I was just joking about the nut button, chill
on
out.
this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got.
Yo.
It's punishment time!
Jesus Christ, even the image is starting to warp.
Exactly, yikes. Congratulations. Just goes.
Wow. I mean, she technically willingly goes.
Yeah. So what do you think our execution is gonna be?
It's the start, isn't it?
You're kind of right. She's gonna go through every single punishment.
Oh my fucking god.
But she just lives through it somehow.
Wait, how does she live for getting crushed?
He's built different. Yikes. Well, you won the game. What if that was the self-destruct button?
Did you see override? What, she was trying to escape or something, or?
That's the button to open the door to the outside.
Ah, never mind.
That's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. It was way too fucking long. You want to know how long the one in the last game is?
What?
It took me 5 hours.
Jeez.
So it's all over.
All over.
So this is actually the shortest of the final chapters. The end. Don't even see the survivors list because it doesn't matter. We already know. Got her hair tie as a present.
Alright.
I wish you could give the key gifts to people. Nope. But even after saying it was all over, not like the building exploded or collapsed in itself or anything. This wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. That was the only difference. And we're at the ending. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door, nobody made a sound. Felt almost absent-minded. Hello, my friend Gatling Guns, how are you doing today? Our epilogue before the final ending. You're stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, the end.
Hey.
Can't just stand around like this forever. At some point we need to leave. Nobody's surprised, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Will you do the honors? Okay. Awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. The moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to the door?
Indeed.
I don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words...
I'll force you out, she said. Said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
you know, maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. And Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
It's true.
Maybe you're right about that. Maybe.
Well.
Yes.
But even so, is it possible to think he wouldn't take our chances with... Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about. Very reassuring coming from a confirmed serial killer. If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam him so far... And we shall never know what she was about to say. That's a good thing. All over, we're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We could go outside. Bro, she's been technically asleep this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh god. Run. Run!
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway,
Don't worry. I'll have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
but...
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks...
We're serious.
Maybe when we get out there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. At the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. Where we were meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And it's where all the weed grows.
Like the school, the world is really big, right?
The sequel to this game is just... It's just Hero trying to find a weed patch in this entire, like, wasteland. Whole ass, like, Fallout 4 type shit where he's, like, just looking for resources, only looking for weed.
But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words,
The act for searching for hope to try and find it. That itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into. Is
am I wrong?
that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, I guess that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Yuko mentioned that there was still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. Everyone else is just like, alright, let's save the world. Yakuya, capitalism.
You got it!
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
You even have any money on you, Hina?
Exact.
You want some Makoto coins?
Makoto coins, that... No, the Monaco's got you just Makoto coins. It's my fucking school now, bitch.
I totally did not screw up the names.
Makoto coins. And what are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself, and if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. I get it now. There's no road, you gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope. Definitely not my hallucinations. I've reached the next stage. Next chapter, Hiro Hagaguri's life story is about to begin. The next stage of psychedelics. That's an actual thing.
God.
There's literally a book about that
Nice.
is referenced in Doctor Strange.
Amazing.
Hey, personal space buddy, you're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone. Even if the world is steeped in despair. As long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. I mean, if everyone else in the world is dead, y'all are kind of fucked.
Yeah.
You can't. I don't think you could reproduce the entire fucking population with just 6 people.
Unless it's Dr. Stone. I mean, like, have you seen that shit?
Without incest.
That's fair.
But what can we do? There's so few of us, and we're so small, so what can we do? No, we could probably do anything. Yeah, we could do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura.
Bitch, she is dead.
gotta say
She
goodbye.
is gone. You should have said your
With a smile on
goodbyes
your
2
face.
chapters ago. Bro, you should... What if
Hey
she just, like,
guys!
said, hold up.
You guys want
This
your
brings back her
fortune told
body.
Anywhere,
Just
anytime.
fucking frozen.
You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know.
Yaki's the biggest fucking tsundere in this entire game.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off.
Hey, yo, wait.
Story about
Don't...
me and the others.
Wait a minute, no. He's about to become Hifumi making dojins. Oh god.
No. I was thinking the same thing, like, oh no. Ufumi's spear is corrupting her.
Bro, what if the alternate universe where Hifumi was the mastermind the whole time?
That was the case. It was just being all girls.
Huh?
Just, like, fucking the whole cast would just be girls and it's just him alone.
Oh god. Yo.
So bad, Hifumi.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
Huh? I mean...
For 2 years?
I mean, y'all really just regressed back to, like, 15-year-olds, so, like... Because y'all... All your education is gone.
Yeah.
I had to push even harder. Wait, if the point of Hope Speak Academy is to educate those with talents to make them grow stronger...
Mm-hmm.
They're at their weakest form now? They literally forgot everything they learned.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're kind of fucked. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. The door began to open. With my hands, our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to our future. Our hands, you're the only one to press the button. Okay. Whatever.
Fucker just goes drop them. Like, there we go.
It just cuts to a bedroom. They're in a portal. Sorry for the bad joke, I'm sorry. I ruined the moment. Anyway. And that's Danganronpa.
What the fuck happens after it? What the hell did they do? Did they die?
That's for the sequel to explain, Jeremy, my friend.
Oh my fucking god.
So how do you feel about this whole experience?
It was a ride.
You want to do the sequel? The best one?
Oh hey, look, it's...
Oh god, it's... Yo, I'm back. What's good? The fucking council here. It's moving alive again.
The council just has decided your fate.
For Smash Bros. Ultimate 28. Oh god, this picture. I don't remember why, but this picture was cursed for some reason. So what were your thoughts overall?
I honestly, it's oh my god.
The competition. Fucking dojo hole over here. Scissors.
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty good.
In my opinion, it's the weakest game in the series, just because it's all too simple for me. I say that because I am scarred. I am scarred from what the sequels have done. But, how do you feel with the ending? I think the ending drags on a little too long. That's like one of the biggest flaws of these ending chapters are always so fucking long.
Yeah, I mean, try and tie up everything and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is a good ending. It has been set up for a while. It makes sense.
Is it a good ending though?
Oh boy, fucking... No, now that I think about it, this game doesn't have much fan service. I'm saying this compared to the sequels. Jeez. Oh god, the sequel. There's Kyoko just fucking rubbing her finger on the floor for like 30 minutes.
Yep.
And that's the time we went for read 51 Shades of Grey. Why got all types? Why?
Why is there a fish in the pool?
I know. Here's where Hifumi fucking died. The glorious moment.
Thank God. Gonna make it my wallpaper.
So, from here, the only things that we can really do is check out the alternate ending for Chapter 5.
Yeah?
There is the Advanced Fantasy CGI, or CG in Chapter 3. And free time events, pretty much. That's all there is.
Yeah.
Well, oh, the absolute legend himself. Who is your favorite character in this game?
Not too sure.
There's a lot of good characters. And
whoa, that's the
hidden CGI. That's actually pretty tame. Why? Why?
Mondo butter!
Why animal things? Oh. Go into it a solar flare. What is this picture? The Legion. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 2018 again. Every fucking
match 18 Sakura coming in.
The track and field incident.
Hmm? Oh, Monokuma laying down, dead on the floor.
Oh, Monokuma finally died.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
Well, that's a plot twist. I'm sorry, what the hell?
Correct.
That's not egg. It looks like one of those, like, what do they call it in Japanese? Like an onigiri, or as Brock calls it from Pokemon, a fucking donut.
I love jelly filled donuts. They're my favorite. You're playing.
Yeah. Alright.
Hello there, Scott.
Oh,
hey y'all.
this mouse.
Scott here.
You're finally awake.
Okay, this is me before even that. This is a meme before that even happened. Just keep going.